Hey guys, welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about a Jeep tour that we took of Rocky Mountain National Park and tell you if I think it was worth it or not. We booked this excursion with Wildside 4x4 Tours in Estes Park, and we were very pleased with their service. We happened to have a guide named Aaron that day, and he was maybe one of the best tour guides we've ever had on any excursion. On the morning of the tour, it was about 35 degrees, which explains why the Jeep is enclosed in Lexan. I'm gonna try to get this right here. Lexan is a polycarbonate resin thermoplastic. There's also heating inside the Jeep, and they have blankets if you need them too. But let me say this, it turned out to be a sunny day, and it gets really warm inside the Jeep. The sun just beats right through that Lexan. So I suggest that you dress in layers so you can add or subtract as needed. Now, the lone stop on the way to Rocky Mountain National Park was at the Stanley Hotel. Since we had taken the Shining tour already, we pretty much knew the history of the hotel, so we just kind of breezed by. And you can check out my review of the Shining tour on this channel. After the Stanley, we drove straight into the park. And while we were hoping to see all kinds of wildlife, we didn't see any bears or moose. Not because they're not in the park, but because they're just hard to catch a glimpse of. Our first stop was at Horseshoe Park. And by the way, they do have a step ladder in case you need it to exit the Jeep. Now at Horseshoe, you're gonna walk amongst an alluvial fan. What the heck is an alluvial fan? It's basically the leftover debris from a surge of water. On July 15th, 1982, the Lawn Lake Dam failed, flooding the valley below and killing 3 campers. What you're seeing is the remnants of that flood. Now, just imagine the water wasn't frozen here. You'd be seeing Horseshoe Falls, a family favorite hike in the park due to its ease and brevity. Next, we stopped briefly to see an aspen stand, which is actually composed of many trees, all connected underneath the earth. I'm no arborist by any means, but even I thought it was interesting. Aspens need high elevations to grow, between 5,000 and 12,000 feet, which explains why they're uncommon. This particular stand is located at 8,500 feet. The green tint in the bark comes from chlorophyll, not borophyll. Elk chew the bark to release salicylic acid, which they use for pain relief. Next, we drove up Trail Ridge Road as high as possible until we reached a closure. This is where we stopped for a breathtaking view of Long's Peak, the tallest and deadliest mountain in the park, standing at 14,256 feet. Aaron told us that Long's Peak is actually used by mountaineers to train for Everest. Unfortunately, on our tour, there wasn't quite enough snow for us to go sledding, but they do bring sleds and give you that opportunity when possible. On our way out of the park, we stopped again for another beautiful view. And here again you can see Long's Peak in the distance. Now, was the tour worth it? Abso-freaking-lutely. During the winter time especially, I think it's a great way to go see the park, and it's definitely family friendly. As always, thanks for watching.